to a brand new video, guys. How the hell are you doing today? So yes then, after a week off, we are finally back with the Premier League, guys. That is right, this week it is Premier League Game Week 29 predictions. This week then, in the space of the next 5 days, there are 16 games, guys. That is right, 16 games being played in the next 5 days. So yeah then, guys, welcome to the video. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not there. This is going to be a long video, 16 games to predict. So to get some snacks, guys, relax and enjoy today's video. Without further ado, my friends, let's get straight in with today's video. So then, guys, kicking us off, this Game Week 29, it is a big game. It is Man City versus Liverpool, guys. That is right, Man City sit in second place, 8 points behind Arsenal, the Premier League leaders, guys. So that is right, Man City have such a big job to do if they want to catch up with Arsenal. But to be fair, guys, there's only 12 games left, and I do believe right now Arsenal have it covered. But anyway, we'll get on to that in a minute. But yeah, guys, Man City sit in second place, 8 points behind Arsenal. They've got a big job to do. Liverpool, guys, are 6th place, 7 points behind 4. So Liverpool, guys, need to start picking points up if they want to get Champions League football, because obviously they got knocked out by Madrid in the last 16. So the only way Liverpool can qualify is if they get top 4, and they are 7 points behind Spurs. So yeah, so both teams, guys, both of these teams have something to fight for. Man City need to close the gap on Arsenal, and Liverpool need to close the gap on 4th place to get Champions League football, guys. But that is right, guys. But anyway, I believe Man City will be too strong for Liverpool. That is why I've got Man City, guys, to beat Liverpool 2-0. Our next game, guys, is Bournemouth versus Fulham, guys. That is right, Bournemouth sit in 19th place. Only, guys, only 1 point away from safety, guys. So that is right, everything is all to play for. Fulham, guys, on the other hand, sit in 9th place, 3 points behind 7th. I think it's Brighton. So if Fulham need to get Europa League football, they are 3 points behind 7th, which means they are currently right now out of the European places. But if you've not heard already, apparently Mitrovic, their star striker, is going to be set to miss the rest of the league for that conduct with the referee in the cup. So yeah, so you've not seen it yet, guys. Mitrovic, like, you know, he sort of pushed the ref, got in his face, you know, shouting, swearing at him. But you know what? You can't really do that in football, man. You can't really do that in football. So apparently the FA and the league are trying to come up with a plan to get him banned for the rest of the season. If that is the case, Fulham will definitely not get top 7. But so if they keep him for the league for this season, to the rest of the season, they have a chance. But if they're losing, unfortunately, I think it's game over for 7th place. But anyway, guys, just on that alone, even without their star striker Mitrovic, I believe Fulham will win this game. That's right, guys. I've got Fulham to beat Bournemouth 2-1. Our next game, guys, it is league leaders Arsenal versus Leeds. That is right, guys. You say already, Arsenal are 8 points clear at the top of the table with 11 games left. So you know what? Arsenal are so close. I thought they would bottle it by now, but somehow they have proved us all wrong, guys, and they're doing super well. 8 points clear, not many games left. So can Arsenal win their league? We shall find out. But anyway, guys, Arsenal right now have Jesus back and all their players. So basically, Arsenal in a strong position right now to win the league. And also, obviously, Trossard, guys, who signed from Brighton, he is looking very decent for Arsenal. So they've got some of all their players performing at top level. So yeah, Arsenal can't mess it up now, surely. Arsenal can't mess up now, surely. But anyway, guys, they are against Leeds. Leeds are 14th place in the table, and they're only 2 points by, guys, only 2 points from safety, guys. That is right, guys. It is so close. Guys, it is crazy how close the league is this season. Bottom half of the table, guys, it is so close. That is right. So Leeds are 14th, but only 2 points above safety, guys. That is absolutely crazy. But anyway, I've got Arsenal, guys, to win this game. That's why I've got Arsenal to win this game 3-1. game, guys, this is such a big game for both of these teams. It is Brighton versus Brentford, guys. That is right, it is 7th place versus 8th place, both on the same points. So basically, guys, this game is going to be one of the biggest games of this weekend because both on the same points, both are fighting for Europa League football. One in 7th, one in 8th. So basically, guys, whoever wins gets 7th place and 3 points clear. So that is right, guys. So that is how crucial this game is. Obviously, Brighton are doing much better without Graham Potter. Brentford are looking decent as well with Ivan Toney, guys, making his England appearance at the weekend on Sunday against Ukraine. You know what? I'm surprised Southgate picked him with everything going on with his betting charge and things like that. But I do like Toney. I do like Toney. So yeah, so fair play for him for getting that cap for England against Ukraine at the weekend. But I believe, guys, unfortunately, guys, I do believe, considering how big this game is, I've got this game to end as a draw, guys. That is right. I've got this game to end as a 1-1 draw. Good point for both teams, but one of them needs to win. But I don't know. Both of these teams are great in defence and great coming forward, so could be in for a very tight game. Our next game, guys, it is a big game. It is, again, it is Crystal Palace versus Leicester, guys. That is right. I've not seen whether Patrick Vieira got sacked from Crystal Palace, guys, last week. You know what? I kind of see why, but I think it's a little bit harsh. Say, Vieira is such a big name in this sporting world, and you know what? He could have signed players next season and things like that. But yeah, you're not seeing about there. They have re-signed, guys. That is what they have re-signed. The oldest manager in history, 76 years old. It is Roy Hodgson, guys. That is right. They've re-signed Roy Hodgson till the end of this season, and I don't know, man, I don't know. This move right here is definitely not one for the future. Because say, he's 76 years old, guys. 76 years old, and he's not got long left in this football world. Obviously, you know, let the guy rest, man. Let the guy just have a nice retirement and relax. But instead, Palace have brought him back for the end of the season, guys. But yeah, you know what? A great move. Because say, Hudson, guys, is very... He's, I don't know, man. For Ferguson, man, you know, it's kind of a difficult one. Say, didn't do that well for Palace last time out, so why they signed him again? I don't know. But anyway, guys, they are currently right now in 12th place. They're against Leicester, guys. My boys in blue against Leicester. Leicester only 1 point above relegation. So we are seriously, guys, we are seriously in trouble. But you know what? I believe in the boys. I will back my boys on this one, unfortunately. Okay, because Leicester need to get out of that danger zone, and you know what, if they win this game it could all change. But anyway, guys, so that is why I've got this game, a bit biased from me, but I've got this game to end as a 2-1 win for Leicester, guys. Come on, boys, let's do it. Anyway, guys, Leicester to win Palace 2-1. The next game, guys, it is another relegation scrap. It is Nottingham Forest versus Wolves. That is right. Forest, guys, are in 16th place and Wolves are in 13th place. Relegation scrap battle. That is right. Both of these teams could get further away from the drop if any of these teams win this game. But guys, in this big crucial relegation fight, I've got this game to end as a draw. That is right. I've got Nottingham Forest versus Wolves to end as a 1-1 draw. Good point for both teams in this stage of the season, and where you are in the league, you definitely need to get 3 points. But I predicted this game to end as a 1-1 draw. Our next game, guys, it's Chelsea versus Villa. That is right, guys. Both of these teams, again, are so close to each other. Chelsea are in 10th and Villa are in 11th, guys. And both on the same points. So again, both of these teams are fighting out for Europa League football, as well as the rest of them that are in that area. And you know what? Chelsea are still in the Champions League, and they could get Champions League football if they win that tournament. But if they don't win that tournament, guys, that means, guys, the only way they can qualify is if they get top 4. But I can't see that happening at all. So yeah, so I think if Chelsea get knocked out of Champions League, I think they'll be fighting for Europa League. But anyway, guys, both of these teams are fighting it out for Europa League football, and you know what, Villa Villa, I literally had a good season. They had come in 11th, 38 points. So you know what, overall guys, a very good season for Aston Villa, and they're definitely 100% safe. Anyway guys, I've got this game to end as a Chelsea win. That is why I got this game to end as a 2-0 win for Chelsea versus Aston Villa. Yeah. Our next game guys, it is West Ham versus Southampton. Again, this is a relegation battle. Southampton are in 20th and West Ham are in 18th. So both of these teams could get out of relegation zone if one of these teams win at the weekend. David Moyes is on my thumbnail. That's because I believe if West Ham lose this game, I believe David Moyes will be sacked. That is right guys. I believe if West Ham lose this game, I believe he will be sacked. And that is why it's on my thumbnail of this video. Because yeah, it's looking dangerous for him right now. Guys, I believe this game will end as another draw. Good point for both teams in realistic world. But in this stage of the game, like I say, you need to win these matches to stay up. So anyway guys, I've got this game to end as a 2-2 draw. West Ham versus Southampton. Our next game guys, it's Newcastle versus Man United. Again guys, this is such, I'll say it again, this is such a big game because Man United are in 3rd place and Newcastle are in 5th place, but only 3 points in it guys. So if Newcastle can pull this win off, they'll be level on points in 4th. So yeah, crazy guys, crazy. But yeah, like I say, Newcastle guys have recently won their last 2 games, so they're a bit of confidence in that team right now. And obviously Isaac guys is scoring goals now, and you know what, Isaac from Real Sociedad last season, you know what, he didn't look that great, but now he's fully fit. Isaac looks very, very good, so he could be their star striker in next season's tournament. That is right guys, I believe Isaac will be overtaking Callum Wilson in the starting lineup. So guys, let's talk about Man United. This video's thumbnail, Rashford is on there as well. That's because guys, he pulled out of the England squad against Italy and Ukraine not long ago, down to injury guys, down to injury, okay? And he was seen that same weekend in New York, and apparently guys, he's been training with Man United guys. That is right. So I believe guys, there are questions around that camp that Rashford is only loyal and wanted to play for Man United and not England. That is right, because every time he gets picked guys, he pulls out the England squad. So that's happened twice now. So to all the fans guys, it looks like Rashford does not want to play for England. That's right, it's pulled out guys literally last week for this squad, and now he's back training for the Man United with a toe injury. So it's a kind of weird one, but I believe Rashford is very loyal to Man United but not England. But we'll get on to that subject. We'll get off that subject because I say it might not be true, he might have had an injury, but it's weird how it's happened twice, and even Southgate has called him out on it as well. So there we go. So anyway guys, but guys, I believe this game will end as a Man United win. That is right, I've got Man United guys to beat Newcastle 2-0. Our next game guys, it's Everton versus Spurs. Guys, trust me guys, talking so much, I can feel a sore throat coming on. But anyway guys, it's Everton versus Spurs. Everton, they are sitting in 15th place guys. That is right, 2 points above relegation zone. So Everton are literally not safe. And Spurs guys, see on this thumbnail as well, Conte is on there because he's recently guys been sacked or left Spurs. That is right guys, right now Spurs are managerless. They've got no manager involved. See why Conte left guys, all got sacked. You know what, it was kind of a weird one for him. It's very overpowering, and that's what a lot of players were saying, that it's very overpowering. So that means he's like, he wants full control of everything. So it's like, it's kind of weird. But yeah, I do believe Spurs football went a bit stale, and that is why they've got rid of him. And yeah, but saying that though, they sit in 4th place, 1 point away from 3rd. So you know what, not a bad season at all. But between Man United and Newcastle, it's very close for top 4. So I've got a bit of a shock for you. Because Spurs are managerless and got no manager, I've got this game guys to end as an Everton win guys. That is right, I've got Everton guys to beat Spurs 1-0. Our next game guys, we are down to the teams that are playing twice this week. We are down to Bournemouth versus Brighton guys. That is right, a very good game here. Brighton surely will qualify for Europa League football, and you know what, I do believe Bournemouth will get relegated But I believe Brighton will be too strong for Bournemouth right now. So I've got this game to end as an easy win for Brighton, guys. That's why I've got Brighton to beat Bournemouth 3-0. The next game, guys, it is Leeds versus Forest. Again, this is a relegation scrap battle. Leeds versus Forest, so close to each other in that. So whoever wins this game is going to be one step closer, safe from the drop. That is right, guys. I've got this game to end as a 1-1 draw, guys. That is right, I've got this game to end as a 1-1 draw. Overall, a good point for both teams. Oh, next game, guys. Oh my god, my throat is killing. Woo! Come on, man, let's do it. Anyway, guys, our next game is Leicester versus Aston Villa. That is right, guys. East Midlands clash derby match. Last time out, Leicester beat Villa 4-2. So, yeah, Villa have some revenge to do with this game. But anyway, Villa have had a great season, so fair play to them right now. And Leicester have had a poor season by their standards. But anyway, I've got this game, guys, to end as a 2-2 draw, guys. That's why I've got this game to end as a 2-2 draw. So overall, another good point for Leicester and a good point for Villa. So we'll take that any day. Come on, Leicester! So we're down to the last 3 games. Our next one is Chelsea versus Liverpool, guys. That is right, a big game. Both of these teams are very close to each other. 3 points in it, so 4 points in it. So Chelsea could close a gap on Liverpool in this game. I believe Liverpool will bounce back from the Man City loss that I predicted. I've got Liverpool to beat Chelsea 3-1. We are down, guys, to the last 2 games of the 16. This is such a massive game week, guys. It is unreal. That's right, guys. We are down to the last 2 games. And this one is Man United versus Brentford. That is right. Again, to say it right now, Brentford have had such an amazing season. So fair play to them. And literally, I am rooting for them to get in Europa League football. You know what? I love watching Brentford. Thomas Frank has done an amazing job at the team since they got promoted. And you know what? He deserves... that guy deserves an award. He's done well with Brentford, and Brentford players have done well as well. So fair play to that team right there. Man United, guys, say they are third. I believe this, guys. I believe Man United will come out on top on this game, and only win by just, though. That's why I've got this game to end as a 1-0, guys. 1-0 win for Man United versus Brentford. We are down to the last game, guys, of this 16 game week. It's West Ham versus Newcastle, and that's why, guys, Dave Moyes is in my thumbnail of this video, because they're against Newcastle. And I believe, guys, if they don't get a point or a win against Southampton, he'll be sacked after that game. But if they get a win or draw or whatever, and they lose to this game, Newcastle, I believe he will be again sacked. That is right, guys. So this game was such a big game for West Ham. They need to try and stay up, because say West Ham, guys, have such an amazing stadium. Imagine their stadium, guys, in the Championship. The literally London Stadium. It's massive. Imagine that in the Championship. It'll be unreal, man. It'll be unreal. But anyway, guys, I've got this game, guys, to end as a 1-0 win for Newcastle. Woo! That's the end of my video. That has been such a long talking video, guys. So far I've been filming for 50 minutes. That is right, guys, 50 minutes. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching today's video. If you did like it, guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the over there. The Premier League is back, and we are so excited for that, guys. But yeah, so anyway, guys, thank you for watching today's video. I'll see you guys next week for a brand new video. Like I said, like and subscribe, do it right now. We are so close, guys, to 800 subscribers. So we are so close to 1K, so let's get there, man. Let's flipping get there. Share this video. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Good, and good night, Jack.